Yo, what up, though? It's your man DJ Caveman. We back again. It's a Sunday. That means it's time for DJ Caveman and Iron Monkey talking that shit. You know,
Uh-huh.
you unks giving our take on the goings on in the world and shit. You know what I mean? It's DJ Iron Monkey, our special guest today. Saying, oh, it's the birthday show. We can't forget about that. It's the birthday show. The DJ Iron Monkey birthday show. You know what I mean? We starting a little late today because somebody was out having a good time, I guess. You know.
At work.
Yeah,
at work.
He says he's at work. He's at work, sneaking Coronas and shit, doing shots. You can work. You work at
say that too when I go home drunk.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working.
No label.
Hey, I'm gonna work on my birthday too, but I'm Ubering. So my birthday's on a Monday, but I got Tuesday off. So
yeah, so you can't really drink on the job, I don't think.
Who, me?
Nah.
No, not at the post office. At the
Mm-hmm. Listen, we're not gonna talk about them drunk postmen.
Oh man,
that's not a thing.
It definitely. I don't know. It still might be a thing, but I know it used to be a thing back in the day.
I swear I'd be seeing nips around my mailbox. I'm like, who is this? Like, why do they always dropping it near the mailbox? I ain't pointing no fingers or nothing, but
But you see the guy in the center right there. You know, we've been knowing this dude his whole life, mostly. You know what I mean?
Whole life.
Business owner, positive member of the community, girl dad, you know what I'm saying? And little bro, the DJ Iron Monkey on the building today, you know what I'm saying? Quaz.
What's going on?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a first timer.
First time, long time.
I'm a first timer. First time on a podcast. First time doing this with you guys. So yeah, this is good.
Hey, if anything, it's my brother. So as much that I don't really talk about my brother. Here's my brother. So family's family, and if anything, we like to welcome people that do dope shit because our family does dope shit.
Sure do.
Indeed. So we always start the show off with, just tell us how your week was, man. So tell us how your week was, Quaz.
Basic week, man. Just working, giving quotes, doing jobs, meeting people, just trying to get through to the next day. Really, that's really what it is. Daily grind, one day to the next.
Word.
Okay. Yes, indeed.
D, how was your week, man?
My week was different because I don't like talking about my day job, so I won't. But fuck my coworker, man. Like it's my birthday, so it's only so much I could say and be polite, but sometimes
I'll say fuck him. I don't even know what happened, but fuck him.
Listen,
I got your back. If you don't like him, I hate him. Like,
right?
Listen, sometimes you just work with pure dickheads. Like some people peak in middle school. So hold on, my I gotta call her back, but this dude peaked in middle school. It's not even high school, so I'll just leave it at that. But life is good, God is great, and He won't put anything in front of you that you can't deal with or He's not willing to help you with. So, like I said last week, everybody says, it's the devil this, the devil that. No, sometimes the Lord has a way of slowing us down and pumping out brakes. So, shout out to the Lord who presents things to me for me to deal with and for me to show and prove, because true indeed, no matter how much faith you have, everybody is tested. You can't say that you have faith and not feel like you're not going to be tested. Like, calm waters don't produce a skill sailor. You know what I mean? So life is what it is, and God is great and never late. So whatever I'm dealing with, it is what it is, and I'm blessed to see another day. And shout out to my father first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
and to my mother who had passed away. And one of those low key traditions that I like to have is I like to treat my mother and my father, because as everybody might be trying to celebrate me, oh, happy birthday. None of this would be possible without my mother and my father. So shout out to my father first and foremost, who's still alive and kicking, and most deaf. Shout out to my mother, to Bed Bath and Beyond. you know, so it is what it is. How was your week, B?
Shit, man, you
Know what I
already.
mean? Seeing that the Pistons beat up our Knicks on a
Right.
Friday night, seeing that we rolled out our fourth string team.
Come on, we're trying to keep it positive, man.
I know. That's why I
Hey,
said our fourth string team. Our fourth string team.
Yeah,
Y'all won. Y'all won.
hey, Brunson was on the floor, wasn't he?
Come on now.
Cat was on the floor, wasn't he?
That's what I'm saying.
No, Cat wasn't there. Cat wasn't there.
I don't
Cat,
know.
Mitchell, Robinson, like OG. I don't even think OG played. Like the fact OG didn't play.
It's just a game, man. We ain't gotta make an excuse. They beat us. That's it.
It's still early.
It's rope a dope. It's rope a dope. It's rope a dope. Regular season rope a dope.
It's still early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta do it when it counts.
I'm taking a page out of your book with that one, man. I mean, these Pistons are out here playing. Like, it's weird. Like all the Michigan teams right now, like basketball teams, are playing really well. Like including like the University of Michigan women. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, and Michigan men's team been slapping the shit out of everybody, dog. They beat Penn State by like 50 the other day.
They playing like the Nets, huh?
They got homegirl with the goggles. Is that
Nah. That's Notre Dame.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. They got some white chick that shoots like Caitlin Clark or something. I don't know. She's but the men's team got a bunch of dudes they transferred in. They're like I think their shortest dude's like 6'6". So yeah. But the Pistons are playing good, man. So I've been trying to get to a game, but whenever I have like a day off where I could go out to the game, they're on the road.
Yeah, no more $5 tickets, huh?
Yeah, they went from giving tickets away to really trying to sell them. Like,
yeah. Actually, the games are still pretty inexpensive overall. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's not like there's not really like a bad seat or like an obstructed view seat in the stadium. So like you could pretty much sit anywhere. So you can still get in the games for pretty cheap, but the bottom row seats, them shits is expensive as shit now. You know, used to be able to sit, you know what I mean, almost on the court back in the day. But now
Spike Lee and the shit tripping referees.
That's the only part, right? So like I used to tell people all the time that it was cheaper for me to fly to Detroit to watch the Red Sox Tigers game than it is for me to go to Fenway.
That's crazy.
Or like fly to Detroit to watch the Lions play instead of waiting for them to come to Gillette. Like I seen them play at Gillette, it cost me 3 times as much. You know what I mean? And now
the metro prices,
and
metro booming.
Now they're good, and you can't get a seat.
That's how it goes.
You can't get a seat in Ford Field for like less than $300. You know what I mean?
Especially with even with your boy Scuba making that what was it? I want to say ambition. Arbitration.
Oh, the arbitration. Yeah. They had to pay. They should have. That never should have went to arbitration anyway. They should have paid him early. But it's just crazy. Like you can't touch the ceiling at Ford Field for less than $300. And you sitting in the sky at Tiger Stadium. You used to be able to go to Tiger games for like $10. Now, and they're not even like super good, but they made the playoffs, so now the tickets are through the roof again. So it's like
$10 ain't even getting you to the bar across the street. Cut it out.
I was all excited. I was like, damn, I'm gonna be able to go to mad games and shit. Not have to pay these expensive ass prices. No.
So your team's decent. That's it.
All of a sudden, all the teams are good now, and it's like, fuck. Not saving no money. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Peter McNerney in the Facebook chat. He says happy birthday. We got some folks in the YouTube chat. We got one dude trolling and a couple other people, T Cuts and
we got trolls.
Donald Garrison.
I-
Ain't no
Yeah.
trolls. They're just watching, man. No, you know what I mean, you need them. That's what you need, man.
Listen,
Call them
Billy
ninjas.
Goat
Don't call them
Gruffs.
a troll. They're a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Just laying in the cut, like quiet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nah,
but
listen. When you're a samurai wearing, Jedi gear like this, you're bound to have stiffs.
hey, the good thing
I
is that
mean,
at least they watching.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I
it.
mean?
That's all.
And that's the
watching the hate watching.
you know that's it.
Yeah, that
But
was me and Skip Bayless back in the day. Hate watching.
yeah, man, Quash. So for the people that don't know, let's get into our guest host
Oh
over
yeah.
here. You know, Quash, you're a self-made entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Tell the people who you
Mm-hmm.
are, what you do. You know what I mean? In your spare time as well as in your professional time.
Well, let's start off where my first endeavor was a DJ company where you guys are DJs. So
Mm-hmm.
our cousin Kilo, he's a DJ. He's traveling all around. He was DJing with Sean Kingston,
What,
Lloyd.
Kibu?
Yeah, Kibu. So he reached out to me. This is when I was living in Florida. He was trying to
Mm-hmm.
come live with me, and I was like, I can't really have you come live with me. He was just like, all right, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. So he jumped on the road. He ended up getting picked up, so deaf or whatever, and they put him on with Sean Kingston. And he was like, yo, let's start something. I'm traveling around. Let's start something. He already had it going on. Him and DJ Just, you know him from out in New York. So
Mm-hmm.
they kind of
The
got the
youngest
ball rolling.
DJ.
He was like, yo, I want you to come on board because I'm a little older than them. And they didn't really know what was going on. So we kind of just figured, we'll start a little DJ crew. So that was like
Mm-hmm.
that was the first thing. That's still going on right now. So that was in 2006, 2007. Damn, that's
Isn't
20
is it?
years.
Yeah, isn't Kibu like
That's
the
over
road
20 years.
manager for Lil Kim now, right?
Yeah, yep. Wait, when it
Yep.
was no, that was like 2009. It was like
Teen
2009,
Titans.
2010.
The
Yeah,
Teen
so
Titans.
yep, Team Titan. So fast forward, I was living in Florida. Ended up getting linked up with some guy. He was doing floors. He was my our cousin Wes. He was his boss actually. So Wes got caught up in some, you know what I mean? Got caught up. And I was living at the house at the time. So the boss pulled up to the house like, yo, where's Wes? I'm like, he ain't
Mm-hmm.
around, whatever. He's like, damn, I've been looking for him to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'll go with you right now. He was like, I'm like, yeah, what you do? He was like, I do floors. I'm like, yeah, let me get dressed. He was like, all right. I don't even know this dude. I don't even know him. I just knew, yeah, I'm just sitting around. I'm like, what am I doing?
Opportunity.
So I was there for a little bit. So I got on with him. We're doing like pawn shops and like coffee shops and shit down in Central Florida.
Mm.
And it was basically just buffing the floors. So he would work the buffing machine. I would just like put the soap down, and he had a push vacuum, just soaking up the water, whatever. So I did that for a couple months. Then I'm like, yo, let me use the buffer. Like, let me, you know what I mean? He was like, you know what I'm saying? So I souped him up. I got on the buffer machine. We're working in a pawn shop. So, there's like glass cases, displays or whatever. First time I touched the machine, he's teaching me how to do it. I just touched the machine. That shit was ready to fly out my hands and break everything in the whole spot. I swear to God, I was like, yo. As soon as I hit the trigger, the shit was about to fly out my hands. I just let it go and it stopped.
Sitcom, like a sitcom, right? Like a
Yeah, it
sitcom.
was like I could have died type shit. It broke everything. So long story short, we ended up working in a mall somewhere.
Remember
Big
you
open
telling me
area.
about that?
It was enough area to teach me how to use it. Fast forward, I ended up leaving Florida, but I learned how to master the buffer machine. I
Yeah, we're not
moved
going
up
to talk about
there.
that story about leaving Florida.
Yeah, that's like we'll skip that. We'll skip that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Shout out to
That's for
cousin
a
West.
Patreon.
Though.
That'll be a Patreon. That's a Patreon episode.
Shout out to
But
cousin West. Though.
yeah, he's a handful, man. That dude, but you gotta love him. So fast forward a couple of years, I'm back in Rhode Island, and I'm just like fishing around for a job. I end up working for this contractor, and
Mm-hmm.
he was getting a couple properties, and he needed the floors done. Like, I need these floors sanded, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I do floors. I ain't never sanded the floor in my life though. But I'm like, yeah, I could do the floor. So it's just on my regular paycheck. So I jumped on YouTube like anybody else would. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you get this machine, blah blah blah. So I kind of faked my way through the process, but all I knew was the last process in the whole sanding thing is using the buffer machine. They say if you could use the buffer machine, you could clean up all your mistakes. So that's why I knew at least I could do that. So did a couple jobs, and then it's like his houses or whatever. Then it came to one job where he sent me on a project. He's like, "Yo, go look at this job for this lady, and just let me know. Don't talk money with her, not just like measure the job, whatever. Let me know." So I came back.
Yep.
I'm not really that big or whatever. It's probably like 1,500. He was like, "All right, cool." So later on in the week, I end up going back to the house. He rented all the equipment or whatever. I end up doing the job, and the lady was like, "Yeah, here's the check. He wants me to put it in the envelope, but I don't have any envelopes." He's like, "So just give him the check, whatever was made out to him." And got the check. I just jumped in the whip. It was 3,500. I'm like, damn. I met the customer. I did the work. He didn't even show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just gave him the 3,500, and out of that, he gave me 500. I was like, Right then and there, I was like, I'm never doing that again. Never in my life am I ever gonna do that. So I just quit. You know what I mean? I just quit because I was just looking at him like, so that's all I get out of that whole ordeal. He was like, yeah, that's what you work for. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I understood business. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue with the dude. You know what I mean? It's his business, his operation. He just kind of put me in a position to. Now I'm like, let me get out of there. So I just quit, and I was working at a group home at the time. So I'm just at a group home, and I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck this shit. I gotta figure my own shit out. I was coaching football at the time, so all this whole time when I came back, I was coaching football. And there was one time we're making it to the national championship pretty much every year. Not national championship, but the nationals. You go down to Disney, top 8 teams in the country. They
Shout
got
out Mount Hope
national game.
Cowboys.
Yeah, so
Only
Mount
time
Hope
I'm
Cowboys.
shouting out
Shout out to them.
Cowboys. Only
Yeah,
time I'm shouting out Cowboys.
yeah. So nationals is in December, right? So it's like coming to the playoff times. I'm like, yo, we're probably gonna win. We got a good team. I'm telling my bosses, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need the time off in December. So every week I'm like, yo, 2 more games if we win. Yo, if we win this week, we're gonna be going. They're like, all right, cool. So everything is good. I'm in Florida, and something told me, let me call my boy that's just one of the supervisors. I'm like, yo, am I on the schedule? He's like, yeah, y'all on for the week. I'm like, how? If I already got the time approved, and they was like, yeah, we're going to do a crisis at the house. They said they needed everybody. I'm like, nah. So I called the administrator. They're like, yeah, you got to find coverage or you're going to get written up. I'm like, but we talked about this. They're like, yeah, but things change. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm like, I'm not coming in. I'm not finding coverage. It was like, all right, you're going to get written up. I'm like, how about I just quit right now? And like, when I'm on the phone in Florida with the kids in the room and shit, they're like, I don't think you want to do that. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming back. You know what I mean? So I hung up the phone. Now I'm like, damn, I ain't with the investor. I don't got no job now. You know what I'm saying? I put my back against the wall and I'm down in Florida spending money that I didn't have. Like, I'm like, fuck. So then when I came back, I'm like, now it's going through Christmas time. You know what I mean? I got the daughter. She was about 3 at the time. So now I'm like, damn, it's coming into the new year in January. I'm like, I gotta
Shout out Mello.
I gotta get my shit all the way together. So I just mentally locked in and was like, I'm just gonna go all out on my own. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. So I just like went on Google and I found Thumbtack. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh, yep.
I found Thumbtack. I had a couple dollars. I probably had, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I probably had like $200 and I spent like $160 on leads. I'm like, I'm just going all out. I had no equipment. I had nothing at all. And I got a call in Mansfield. It was this one lady in Mansfield. I went out there, a big old job. I didn't even know how to really price it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I charged her $1,200. I'm like, fuck. I gotta still get supplies. I have to rent equipment. You know what I'm saying? Out of that 1,200, I probably didn't really make no bread like that. You know what I'm saying? But from there, I just used a little bit, got leads,
Mm-hmm.
got leads, and then I met some dude in Tiverton. I got a job in Tiverton, and it was not even a flooring. It was a flooring job, but not. It was a deck in the back, a big old deck. So I ended up pressure washing the deck. I used a buffer on it, cleaned it up, and the dude was like, "Yo, you're pretty good." Blah blah blah. He put me on with a dude that is a distributor at not a distributor. He's like a lead. So say you go to Lowe's and you need like an old lady goes and buys flooring, like she needs her living room done, but they need
Yep.
contractors to do the
Right.
work.
Yep.
They contractors for Lowe's, you know what I'm saying? But they're their own contractors. So the dude put me on with
Independent
lead,
contractors. Yep.
independent contractors, but he's like the guy that runs the like the part of the mass division, like Taunton, Rainham, like out there. So
Yeah,
I meet up with
district
the
guy.
dude. He was like, "Yo, if you could get your paperwork, at least be a sole proprietor, you know what I mean? Get some kind of paperwork, I could get you some jobs."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Easy." So that's what
Mm-hmm.
I did. You know what I mean? I locked in, and then from there, I was getting like jobs from Lowe's, and then getting little side jobs. But Lowe's was like, they made it shorten your contract. Don't talk to the customer about no pricing at all. Basically, like any
Yeah,
kind of issue
yeah.
that comes up, any
They
issue,
wanted
whatever.
to shortcut you.
You're not even shortcut, but they wanted to manage every cent that went out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want no you being like, oh, let me do this for you instead of paying Lowe's. They're like, nah, that's our customer. You're just working
Right.
for us.
Yeah, you're
So
working through them.
yeah, so I was doing that for a little minute, and then it just got to a point. I think I hired a couple people, and then it was like it was good, but then one dude was just like, man, the dude at Lowe's, like, he's just, I know he's trying to upcharge me on everything. He was like, yo, this is what he's charging me. I'm like, yo, you know I'm not supposed to be looking at this. He looked at me like, look at this. And then I was
Yep.
I was getting
Yep.
paid, and then what they was getting paid, and it kind of felt like that same type of situation. Like I'm really doing all the work. I'm like,
Yeah,
let me
you
separate
making
myself.
hundreds.
Yeah.
You making them millionaires while you making yourself 100, if
Yeah, but
that.
at the same time, that's a part of the process because
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to get jobs to be able to get some kind of income. You know what I'm saying? So I kind
Yeah,
of
you gotta pay
process.
dues. You gotta pay
I
dues.
paid my dues, but I did that for a little minute, and then I was like, you know, I gotta kind of. I'm not taking on jobs because I gotta do the jobs for Lowe's. So I can't just be people are hitting me up now because
Mm-hmm.
you know the buzz is kind of picking up a
Right.
little bit. So fast forward, I leave Lowe's and I'm just like, now I'm on my own. I ain't really using Thumbtack like that no more. I'm kind of just getting like referrals because Thumbtack, I started realizing, I'm like, why is Sarah C sending me for a job 1,000 square feet and then Sarah R is like another 1,000? It's like the same. I'm like, these is fake leads. Like, you know what I'm saying? At first, it
Yeah,
was like
Right.
I'll put in
bots.
a bunch of leads and I'll get one or two real ones where I can actually talk to the people. And then there was some it started to feel like now that if you look back at the time we're in now, it felt like these are AI generated like people.
Right.
I'm talking
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
like general responses. I'm like, damn, why am I getting the same kind of I get to a point where it's like, damn, I can't even exchange a phone number with you to see like to talk on our own. It just on the
Right.
with the real
Mm-hmm.
people be like, yo, just text me.
That's
And I'm
that's what
like, that's how
that's,
you see who's real, who's not. So
that's why I stopped using Thumbtack too when I was DJing. And
yeah.
they used to like you only used to get charged if you exchange numbers or like make
Exactly.
contact. Then they started charging you for everything, and I was like,
Yep, exactly. So you already know. So you
yeah,
feel exactly what I'm talking about then. So you started to feel like yo, I'm kicking in way more money than I need to be kicking in. Like
Mm.
so, you know. So now I'm just doing work. Words getting around, and then it's just getting to a point. I'm just going through the process. You know what I'm saying? Just going through the process day by day and just building. Now years are going by, and then now I don't need anybody to like. I don't
Mm.
call people like, yo, you need this done. I don't advertise. I don't do anything. So you
People
know,
are hollering at
so
you.
for the past like 6 years, I've had my nephew working with me. He's like the key. I had other family working with me before, it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Yo,
whatever
shout out to
reason.
the YN young nephew Ramon.
Yeah, but Ramon, he's like
Yeah, he's solid.
I always say like I had people work for me that had 20 years experience, 15, yeah, doing this and that. And then as soon as they get to the job, they're calling me like, yo, what should I do here? What should I? I'm like, figure it out. That's my favorite line. And I had to do I had to do working for me on Paul. Paul actually taught me mad shit. He's like a old Romanian dude. Still to this day, like I call him for advice. Like he's a old, if my machine breaks down, I'm like, I got an extra one, or I'll fix yours. He's a cool dude. And it got to the point he was just kind of running the operation, and I was just call Paul. Just call Paul, yo. Call Paul, like, because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you got all this
better call
experience.
Paul. Better
Yeah,
call
why you
Paul.
calling me to figure out your minor issue? It's like, come on, bro. Figure that
Yeah.
shit out. You got more experience than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need you to get more experience. But yeah, so fast forward to now, it's like yeah, I'm 11 years in, very well established. You know, I got a lot of good people that hit me up when they need something. It's 100%, 1,000% word of mouth. I don't look for any jobs or anything, but like I want more. I'm not like I'm
But
knocking on wood. But
when you're fitting to do a commercial or at least a voiceover, you know you got Daryl there for the voiceover, and then me, Mr. Team Jamaica, with the curling team. You know, I could do some video time. Like also, I had that Cardi's commercial back in the day, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But
I'll do a commercial eventually, probably in the near future. But as to right now, I haven't had to do anything really because I had to scale back. So let me like rewind a little bit. It got to a point where
mm,
the strand. I got a job doing the strand when it was Lupo's Roxy, and it got bought
mm,
over by Frank and Gary. They called me to do the strand. So I'm
mm,
like, damn, big ass job. I need to hire more people. Like, so I had my crew plus I hired a bunch of people. And but the thing was, they were on strict deadlines. But I already had a job in Woonsocket going on. So I'm like, I'm gonna put these dudes there, and then I'm gonna just finish the job in Woonsocket. So I went back day one. I'm like, damn, you guys been here, mad dudes here all day. This was Ramon's probably his first job with me. Like he was just picking up trash and bringing it to the dumpster.
dumpster,
I'm
yeah.
like, yo, all you dudes was here all day, and you didn't like what got done. Like, I couldn't even believe. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Second day, I'm like, all right, I'm in Woonsocket. I show up. I had like if you go in the bathrooms at the Strand, like around all the urinals, you have to cut the tile around all the urinals or whatever. So I went one late night. This was the time I'm like coaching too. So I'm like working all day, coaching, and then going back to work all night to meet these deadlines. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working probably 16, 18 hours a day and coaching. I'm not even sleeping. Like I'm sleeping 2 hours up and out. Like I was grinding. So late night, I'm like doing mad Tyler cutting around all these toilets, like the plumbing. The toilets wasn't in, it was just the plumbing. So I did a whole wall for the head one night. No help, no nothing. A whole wall. Probably from the floor, like 3 rows up, a long ass wall. I did mad shit. I left 4 guys in there to do a regular wall with no cuts. It's just install, like get a level line, install the tile. I come back, all 4 of them dudes is looking at the wall and shit. I'm like, this is like at the end of the day. I'm in the beginning of the bathroom. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this shit's crooked as fuck. And they got 1 row. So I left 4 dudes there, and they all getting top dollar. I'm like, how much you want? 25 an hour, 22 an hour, 25 an hour, because they're experienced. I come back, I'm like, so all 4 of you dudes spent all day doing one line, and it's crooked. You still gotta rip it out. I'm like, yo, how many hours you work? Boom, I just gave them all cash. I'm like, don't even come back. Don't even come back. So that's when my business
Cash
was.
him out. Cash
This
him
is
out.
after I left Lowe's and shit. So I had a core group of guys, and then I had a bunch of other like random. I had to pretty much cut everybody off. Like, so that job right there, it was me, Ramon, and a little young white boy that I really didn't know what he was doing, but he was just a good dude. Like, I fired all the skilled dudes, so I did that whole shit for the head all day, all night. I got videos of just being in that Strand.
Yo,
and like playing my
but for
music and
real,
just locking in. So
nah, for real. Sometimes, like when people be like, "Yo, I got mad experience," you're like, "Yo, you got mad experience just scamming people, or you just learning how to just cut angles."
you know what
And
that is? That's like somebody
and
that
what you learned was, yeah, you got experience cut angles,
yeah.
but I ain't got time for that shit.
That's like a bum saying, "Yeah, I got 20 years experience on the streets." Yeah, you was on the streets as a bum. You wasn't on the streets
Right.
Yo,
doing nothing good. You was on the streets as a
I've
bum. You
been
had
outside. What are you
experience.
talking about? I've been outside.
Yeah, you had experience being a bum. Like, so that's why I started to feel. I'm like, yeah. So when I went
Yep.
back, I had to like cut back everybody to scale back. Now it's really just me and my nephew. That was really the point where it was
Core
like,
team,
yeah,
home
I'm like, you
team.
know what? I had to like cut everybody. I had mad people working
Hmm.
for me, and it was like everybody want an advance. You give them an advance, they don't show up to work the next day. What you doing?
Yo, that's like the biggest. That's like the biggest thing in contract work, man. Like
Yeah,
I know a lot of guys that flip houses and shit like that, and like just even my dad's a contractor, and it's like he used to get so many jobs because he would finish them, and he would get the reputation as the
that's
guy
what I'm
who
saying.
does the whole job.
Yeah, that's me.
Because so many
Mhm.
contractors, they get the deposit, they never show back up. They get the
Yep.
deposit, they start the work, they get that second check, and they go
Oh,
MIA, and you gotta call a third dude. You gotta
yo.
hire somebody new to just finish your shit.
Speaking of that,
And
remember let's rewind a little bit more. Remember, I was talking about that investor dude, the investor I
hmm
was working for.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was the biggest scammer on the planet. Once I started looking him up, he got sued by so many people. So
hmm
many people, he'll get the deposit. I remember it was a mold removal company. You know what I'm saying? He'll go up and I'm in the crib with him. It'll be an old lady. We'll go in the basement. I walk down there, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, I
uh,
think that's mold right there." He'd be like,
remember you
"Ah."
texting me about that?
He'd be like, "The whole house got mold. The whole house let's get out of here." Tear a whole house apart, get the money, and don't never go back. I used to be like, "Yo, when are we going back to that lady's house? Don't worry about that. We got this other job." I'm like, who?
Hey,
I'm
don't
like,
worry
I know
about that.
everybody that works for your company. Who's going to who you got
Don't
going
worry
there
about
to
that.
finish these jobs? Nobody was getting them shits finished. So them contractors give us a bad name. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
But you see, like this is the thing. Like ultimately, like your whole story for me is like I know about all these texts. I know about the stories. I know about the little like in betweens. And my thing is like, as my younger brother, I'm so proud of you. And it's like I've always stepped aside where I didn't want to be in your lane or you trying to follow in my footsteps. So I always try to do things that is to the side to allow you to do your thing because it's like low key. I remember you as a kid and in our group text, I was asking our sister Karama like stories, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna air you out on some things, and I'm not even gonna low key mention them things. But it's like you coming, like you going down to Florida, and then how you came back to Florida, back to Rhode Island, and then you seeing what's what, and then you finding your own lane and being the man that you become, and being not just the man, but the father that you are. Like I'm proud of you, and even though
thanks, man.
it's
Appreciate
my
it.
birthday,
Don't stop
I, I,
crying now,
I, I,
motherfucker. Don't
nah,
stop
I'm not
fucking
gonna.
crying. I
Like
don't
this
care.
dude's
Don't stop fucking crying.
getting all sentimental on his
Don't
birthday
do
and
that.
shit.
Hit your
Nah,
blunt or
but
something. Don't fucking
nah,
do that. You might got a
nah,
little bit of
but
LQ in you
uh,
from last night. Nah, don't fucking let them shit slide.
nah.
Hell no.
Waking up
Keep
late,
it
showing
G.
up late on the podcast, and then
Keep it G.
keep it G.
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Nah,
I'm messing with
nah, but I gotta. That's why like for my birthday episode, I wanted to have you here so that way I could shout you out and shout out the family because we come from solid stock. And you know, I just gotta shout you out because like with your whole journey, especially with the coaching and with life and bringing up the young nephew, the YN Ramon, Like he's the OG in the YN game. Like people don't recognize that.
He's a great kid, yeah. He's
Oh
actually
my
a
goodness.
great kid.
I shout Ramon out all the time on the podcast. I'm like, yo, he's solid. Like, ain't nothing else to say about Ramon other than he's solid. And I've always said like his story is like a reverse kind of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. coming from Brooklyn, coming from Brooklyn to Providence. You know?
That was the best thing that could ever happen to him, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, listen, and that's where family is solid. You know, sometimes you got to pivot. Things aren't what other people says it's supposed to be, but you pivot and you make moves. But all that aside, I wanna shout you out, and that's my little Shannon Sharp, I guess introduction. You know, I want to say Fat Joe because I ain't capping on that or any of that.
That's funny.
But
throw the flag.
But yeah, throw the flag. Yeah, this motherfucker's about to cry.
Hey.
Nah, but like, wait, who he is? Like where I'm working now, and one thing with my week that I didn't bring up is working at the new club. It's different, but it's still the same. But shout out to Shank. People don't know him as Shank at the club. I don't call him Shank at the club, but we know Shank for who he is. Mm-hmm. But shout out Shank, man. Shank is a solid dude.
I know Baby James.
Yeah, Jaime. I used to call him Jaime.
Baby
James Jaime. Yeah. Yeah, pretty James. So pretty Jimmy.
So before we get to the movie, before when we were waiting for you to get to the studio, me and Klaus talking about being washed. And I was like, nah, I'm not washed. Man, I'm still, I'm out here. And he goes, when's the last time you ran at full speed?
Think about that.
Think about it. That's how you really know if you washed. You know what I mean? When's the last time you ran at full speed? Like 100%.
For no reason.
Just because.
Even if the reason
like to catch a bus, for me it's to catch a bus.
I guarantee you don't run full speed.
Full speed for no fucking bus.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how you pull muscles.
Because you gotta weigh your options.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then once you gotta weigh your options to do a physical activity that's not life threatening, you're washed. Like say there's a couple stairs. Say there's a couple stairs to jump down. You could jump down. You could really jump down them stairs, but you gotta calculate. Do I need to really do that?
how are my knees gonna feel when I land?
You're washed.
Nah, you know what it is? Like if I'm leaving the house and I see the bus, I'll do that little gallop, the little and then it's like
knowing you could have walked the same speed. That little fake, you could have walked that speed. You didn't really.
Crossing the street. Crossing the street. I showed you about that. Like when you're crossing the street, people will tell you to cross the street, and you're like, "All right, cool," and you do that little jog.
Yeah, like you jog into the mound.
Nah, but mind you, you go in the same speed as if you walking, but the extra motion just looks like you're doing.
You ain't moving. You know what?
You're just basic walking.
You know what's another indication? You know what's another indication you're washed? When you gotta get up twice to get up once.
Yo, if you make any kind of noise when you stand up and sit down, you wash too.
If you gotta get up twice to get up once, washed.
Right?
I gotta calculate this shit when I'm like, damn. I don't really be moving like I used to move. Like I'll make an excuse or something. I'll be at work and be like, yeah, that's my exercise for the day. When I only went up to the third floor of somewhere. I'll be like, I was a nice little workout. Washed. Right? When you calculate regular life activities to working out, you're washed. Because you can
wait. When you do this.
Yeah.
Any kind of noise, man. Like,
Oh, here's
No,
another one.
wait. You double watch when you go. Ugh. The second noise.
Yo, here's another one. Damn, this is all just coming to my head because this is really me right now. You know when you gotta like calculate going to the bathroom, like how important it is, and you should save up until you gotta really go because you only got a little bit of energy left. Like say you're in the living room, right? And you're about to just go lay down. It's like, all right, let me just wait here until I gotta go to the bathroom, so I only gotta get up once. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Wait. All right, I'm also thirsty, so all right, you know what? Let me go piss,
Make one trip.
go to the bathroom, hit the fridge, and then lay down.
Make one trip.
And maybe get some chips. All right, cool. In one trip.
Once you make one trip, you're good.
Everything becomes
logistics.
Everything becomes like, yo, can I do this on the way home?
Yeah. Calculate.
If I can't do this on the way home, I'm not doing it. Do I pass it? Do I gotta there's a lot of places I won't grab food at because it's not on the way to my house.
Yeah. Hey, but at the age where I got food at the crib.
Like, right?
Got food at the crib.
What I got at the crib? Shit. I'm gonna just make me a sandwich real quick.
Well, I'm a sandwich king, boy.
Wait. Watch. It's not wisdom. At our age, in 40 and up, it's logistics.
Yeah,
it's all right.
All logistics.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's all logistics.
So logistics and being washed are really in the same thing because
I'm not washed. I'm not washed.
Why am I doing that?
I'm not washed. I'm being logistical.
Yeah, that's really it. Yeah, that's a better. Yeah, we gotta upgrade.
I'm not washed. I'm gonna be a logistical.
Being logistical. That's the new thing.
I'm gonna use that.
Getting on Keith Murray on the scene.
You know you could really skip a stair when you run up to just say. It's like 2 stairs, 4 stairs. When you're running up the stairs. But in reality, you're wasting more energy. So the logistics, and let me take my time.
Right? I gotta make sure I hit every step.
Yeah, I gotta hit every step.
It's a better workout if I hit every step.
Yeah, that's more steps.
Is the risk of me twisting my knee worth it?
Yeah, for
logistics.
Because if you just skip a stair, they don't give you an extra stair on your step counter. You know what I'm saying? It's just stair by stair. So let me make each one count. That's logistics.
That's right. I'll just bop a little. I'll just bop my head a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel like I did something.
Now we're working out.
Now we're working out.
Taking the baby steps, making it look like I'm doing shit.
If you do this, that means you're working out now.
Yeah, as long as the shoulders move, the shoulders in the head.
Yep.
And that's a full circle moment. We really just made this all make sense from being washed to just being smart and logistical.
Yeah, that's it. We're working smarter.
You gotta work through it, yo.
And you see, and that's why I'm here. It's all about perspective.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about. You see, even when we talked about bullies back in the day, me and Daryl, we're not bullies. We're motivators because we motivated people to be better people. Look, in the group chat, our group chat, the talk was, and I'm not gonna air my brother out, but it was known that I was a bad child, right? But my thing was, those people that was looking at me, they was underqualified. That was it. That was it. It's all about perspective. They wasn't. They wasn't fit to deal with somebody like me.
They weren't fit to watch you. Not no grown up. They wasn't fit to watch you.
But shout out to Fat Joyce. But shout out to Fat Joyce because Fat Joyce, and we don't call her Fat Joyce, and we're not fat shaming. That was her name.
That was her name.
That was her name. That was her name.
I never called her Joyce. Who called her Joyce? There was Fat Joyce.
Everybody, it was Fat Joyce. So shout out to Fat Joyce because Fat Joyce.
Whatever you wanted, that's all.
And she was the one that gave me my first hip hop CD, which was Cool C and the Hilltop Hustlers. Oh, you got it. The glamorous life. She was the one that gave me my first hip hop CD. So rest in peace, Fat Joyce. But she was qualified. Nobody was qualified to deal with me. So it's all about perspective, and that's what I'm here for. I mean,
Hey, listen, I was on my link. I was perusing LinkedIn the other day. I posted about it, and there's a lot of people on my LinkedIn that are doing really good shit. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
some of them I may or may not have motivated
yeah.
All
to their
Not
success.
bullied, not bullied, motivated.
right. Good
You
job,
know.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah,
You know. But hey,
yeah.
man, that's why. I mean, listen, it's the birthday show, and listen, we are. You know, when you turn 40, you got to start taking naps. You know what I mean? Naps are elite, and
Oh yeah,
you
oh
know,
yeah.
But
how
you
old
know
are you?
the problem is my naps turned into like at 10 at night. So now I'll work all day. I'll come home. I'll get myself situated, and I'll fall asleep on the couch, and then wake up at like 1 in the morning. Now I'm up.
Oh,
But
listen.
no, you're
Not
not. See, that just means you're
the
starting your day earlier. That's all.
Yeah, right.
no, but
It's
you
all
see
about
the
how you.
worst
That's
part.
all it means. The
No, but
early
the
bird,
worst.
right?
Yeah,
Nah, but the worst part is 4 o'clock in the evening and 4 o'clock in the morning. It's the same darkness. So it's
Yeah.
like you take a nap and then you wake up. It's like, oh, 4 o'clock. It's like, wait, it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I just be up all day. It's kind of crazy, yo. I should be studying,
yo,
yo. I be up all day. Once I
yo,
wake up at like 1, 2 in the morning, that's it.
that's
I
it.
just be up until it's ready to walk the dog at 5, and then making my coffee, and I'm out the crib.
and then the reels be keeping you up.
Used to
Yeah,
You
because
just be watching random reels.
used to wonder why your parents was up early like that all the time. It wasn't that they was getting up early; they was just taking late naps, and then they up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got
Uh,
the
I know
whole
my
house.
mom used to make the most noise in the morning. The most noise, no matter what time it was. Pots. It's like there's no reason for pots. Why is there pots being clinked and clanged at 5 in the morning? Like, what are you
nah,
cooking?
cause
What are you even
nah,
cooking?
cause cause it was for either me or Karama, our sister, to wake up and help her. That's all it was.
Doing what?
Nobody's gonna
Doing
help me.
what?
Nobody's
What
gonna
are you
help me.
doing?
Nobody's gonna help me clean these pots. Nobody's gonna help me make this breakfast. All right, mom. What we got going on?
Yeah, I know that shit used to be crazy.
Oh yeah. See, we lived a life. You know what I mean? So shout out to mom.
So
So
let's let's get into the movie of the week before we get out of here,
yeah, yeah,
and we got to get our Super Bowl picks because it is also Super Bowl Sunday. Um,
yeah.
man, I'm having a tough time choosing a jersey for you, man. Don't worry though, I didn't forget about you.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Nah, cause Quas, if anything, we had this ongoing bet over the season, like with our NFL picks, and if anything, I think Daryl won by like one
Well,
because I was supposed to go
win's a
like,
win.
yeah, it was a win, but I mean, like if anything, Detroit busted New York Friday, our Knicks Friday, but we
Oh
we
yeah,
had our
yeah.
fourth squad, like we
I'm
we,
get,
we had our B team,
hey,
we
but
like
that
we
all that's doing is helping you get your Darko Milicic jersey, dog.
listen,
So Quas, to bring you up to speed,
nah.
Quas.
If you get
So
a Darko jersey, that's
yo,
nasty
so
work.
so
They don't even
so
got them on the streets no more.
so let me go back for you real quick. So
I
during
was I was
football,
gonna get I was gonna get him a Chauncey Billups
That's
Knicks
way better.
jersey.
That's way better than a
during
Darko
Nah,
so
cause
jersey.
so
If I see you
that
with
was
a
a gamble
Darko
in
jersey,
itself.
hold on, let me break it down
No,
for
but
you real
Darko
quick.
also played for the Knicks too, low key.
I don't care.
So
Hold on. Let me break it down for Quas real quick. So Quas, during
uh,
every season we make a wager at the beginning of the season. You know, this year with football we just did picks. So I got to get him the worst. I'm looking for the worst Lions player ever. I'm gonna send him the jersey. He got to wear that shit. So it's probably gonna be like
Get
Eric
him a
E.
lineman. Get him an offensive lineman. That was a backup.
Oh, word. Yeah. See,
So it's
that's
an
a good
ugly
idea.
number. So it's
Yeah.
like
It's
number
just
62 or something like.
stop giving him
yeah.
suggestions. No, because
Yeah.
if anything,
And he got to
but
wear it
like
on the show. So now we doing it with basketball season now, and whoever loses, whatever team, either the Knicks or the Pistons, whoever has the worst season, the loser got to wear a Darko Milic's jersey because he played for both teams, and he's easily the one of the biggest
Nah, but
busts,
what?
one of the biggest busts in basketball history.
Nah, but what? Listen, it got to a point because Daryl wanted to make this bet, right? Last year, I had to step off, and I'm like, yo, Daryl, for the past 5 years, I've been beating you on this bet, and you kept trying to double down. The Knicks kept beating the Pistons on their
So he
record.
never
I'm
had to
like,
kick
come
in
on.
for the loss.
So for me, I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Last year I punted. I'm like, nah, I'm not taking this bet. So this year, I'm like, all right, you know what it is? The Knicks right now, and I told them in the beginning of the season, Mike Brown is from San Antonio stock with Popovich, where all right, regular season is regular season. You know what I mean? We're just gonna rope a dope. So certain teams that we know we could beat, we're gonna let them feel like they got it, and we're gonna probably be like at worst fourth seed going into the playoffs. Know what I mean? But we're gonna go into the playoffs healthy, and we're gonna work out whatever we gotta work out. Teams like Detroit, they're gonna expend their energy by like All-Star break. We'll see what's what. I mean,
Front runners.
yeah, know what I mean, they're front runners, and we'll let them do their thing, but we'll play our position, and it is what it is.
Spoken like a true
So
Knicks fan.
nah,
I'm a true
cause
Knicks
nah,
fan, and
nah,
this is how I feel. I feel
nah.
like
As a true Knicks
I'm gonna
fan, this is
keep
our best team.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut until we win some shit. That's how I feel. Because you
Exactly,
ain't winning until
because
you win it.
because remember when
Nobody cares
like
about who was
when
second and third place. Nobody cares.
I wasn't even
nah,
going. I wasn't even going
cause
to bring the Pistons game up. He brought it up
I
because it's
know he
his
keeps
birthday.
bringing it up.
He
I
keeps
don't know
bringing
why
it
he
up.
keeps bringing it up.
Listen. I just look at the box score and I go, oh, we won again. Let's keep winning,
nah,
guys, and
nah, cause
hopefully they don't fucking choke in the playoffs.
nah, cause when the Nets got like Harden and Kyrie and all of them, and they like, oh, they're the kings of New York. I'm like, nah, they didn't win nothing. Like, like fast forward, they was who they was. Even when they got Garnett and Pierce back in the day. Cool. They're the new. I only call them the Nets because I say they suck. I'm not gonna say that Brooklyn. I'm not gonna say Brooklyn because I'm from Brooklyn. So, because the Nets have been losing by like 50, 60 points, 70 points. Like, they're dog shit. That's the Nets. I'm not gonna say Brooklyn is dog shit. You know what I mean?
I feel like the Nets were better.
They still got that New Jersey stench on them. They're still New Jersey, man. To me, they're New Jersey Nets.
The Nets had a couple of good squads though, but hey, let's
good.
Didn't they have a year or two when they went to the fucking not the finals? Didn't they go to the finals once with Jason Kidd and that squad? Kenyon Martin,
Kerry Kittles and all of them.
Yeah. Anyway,
and Keith Van Horn.
Let's get into the movie, man. Let's get into the movie.
All right.
This is your pick this week, so give us the synopsis.
All right. So this movie, my movie. Oh well, the movie of the week was my pick for the movie of the week was Concrete Cowboy, which was a Netflix movie about and I'm not about spoilers, so I'm gonna talk parameters. But
spoiler, that movie is 5 years old.
Right?
No. Say what you gotta say. I ain't spoiling it.
Well, with every movie, I don't spoil it. I give why I picked the movie and what it was for me and why I picked the movie and like little things about it. So
we're not
this
gonna
movie
talk about
for
the
me.
movie to spoil it or nah?
I'll talk about the movie.
It's on
that
Netflix.
Movie's old as shit.
It's not like it's in the theaters right now.
It's not old as shit. It's not old as shit. I gave up older movies with they swoop. Like I've given movies from like the 50s. That's old as shit.
Spoil it, then.
Yeah, y'all can do it. Y'all can do what y'all do.
Spoiler
alert. Like,
spoiler alert. Spoiler.
Well, no spoiler alert with me. So for me, it was a great movie where it was. One thing for me is that I've always had this dream and fantasy of riding horses. Like back in the day when I was living in University Heights, right? One of my connect, and I don't want to give him up. He was my neighbor. Um, he was getting weed from Canada back when it was like exotics before dispensaries, right?
I remember
So
that.
right, and he was into horses, and he put me on the scene with horses and everything. Like him and his lady was all about horses. So my thing was is at that point I started to venture into cowboys and black riders. And this movie was one of them kind of movies where it was a father son story. And for me, I like father son stories because it's not always golden. Know what I mean, especially when it's father and son, because we're always bound to have a point of conflict. And at that point of conflict is bend or break. I've experienced it with my son. Um, I'm here for my brother. You know, God forbid he goes through anything where it is bend or break with him and his son. But with this movie, it was one of them movies where it it's a tale of growth and also low key it's about history in Black America because Black history is American history. And when it comes to horse riders, our history is very rich. And this movie is one of those kind of movies where it's like it's a true story about the Fletcher Street riders. So
Fletcher Street is North Philly.
it,
So
North
that's what
Philly.
makes it a little bit more interesting because it's like it's in the city. It ain't like in the
Yeah.
country.
It's hood
It ain't in
riders.
Kansas. It ain't. It's like in Philly. It's in North Philly.
It's real rough riders. Know what I
Yeah, it's
mean?
like
It's real
horse
rough
riding
riders.
through the hood. Like
Know what I mean? So it's for me. It's like this movie was a solid four, and it's one of them movies where
four
it's
out of
not one
what?
of them movies 4 out of 5.
Oh, I'm about to say
So
4 out of 10. God damn, why we watch this shit?
no, but 4 out of 5. Like a
Yeah,
four. I'll say it's a 4 point. I don't like to go 3. I'll say a 4.5. It's not one of them kind of movies where it's a Saturday afternoon movie where you take a nap and you wake up and it's like, oh, the fuck, this movie's on. What's going on? Nah, it's one of the movies where it's like, all right, you know what? You're watching it with intention. It's an intentional watch. So it's good viewing. It's a good tale. Idris Elba, homeboy from Stranger Things, when he's
yeah.
young,
Kevin
because
from the
Stranger
Shy.
Things, huh?
Kevin from the Shy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
and, yeah, and
the
I
cast
totally
was
forgot
good.
Method Man. And I
Yeah,
totally forgot Method Man was in it.
yeah. Talk
So
about the
like,
whole cast though. So you had homeboy Smush. That was like the kid
mm-hmm.
from the hood that was kind of troubled, and
Yep,
so that was like, so homeboy Cole is the kid from the Shy and the kid from Stranger Things, the black kid. He came
yep,
from Detroit. He was acting up in Detroit. So
yep,
basically, he got his mom couldn't handle him and sent him to his dad, which lived in Philly.
yep,
But
yep.
as soon as his dad is Idris Elba, so he got to the hood and he met up with his
Mm-hmm.
old boy, which is Smush. Smush is the dude that played one of the roles in the Central Park Five.
Yep,
That was him,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, yeah,
yep,
yeah. I
So the
think so.
Central Park Five, he was like, I guess the kid that was getting beat up the most. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? He played a good role. So he was like the kid from the hood that was supposed to be like a tough guy, but like not the man, but not the man at all. Like,
Yeah, but
so
he
that was
needed a
like
buddy. He needed a buddy.
then they had homeboy in the wheelchair,
The Fletcher
Wheels.
Street
His name
Rider.
was Paris. Paris.
Yep.
Paris is the dude from Get Out. The black dude from Get Out.
Was
Now,
he?
was he in
Yeah.
Get Out? Because I know he was an actual Fletcher
No,
Street
he's an
rider.
actual writer. He's an actual writer. Him
Who?
and Homegirl.
That ain't
Him
the dude
and
from Get Out?
Nah,
not the
Nah,
that ain't
nah,
not
nah,
the
nah.
main dude. The other dude that looks just like that
nah.
motherfucker.
He's a
Oh,
they use actual riders in the.
So you sure
He's
the
one of
dude in the wheelchair?
yeah. He's an
yeah, no,
actual
the dude, he's an actual writer.
Are you sure?
yeah. So
Positive. No,
you
because
always
in
you
the
didn't watch
end
the end
credits,
credit.
I
in
seen that,
the
but
end credits.
I swear I could have swore. I mean, not the dude. You know who I'm talking about, though.
Nah.
What's his name?
The dude in the wheelchair with the dreads.
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
The other dude from Get Out. I
Not
can't
the
think of
dude
his.
with the big beady eyes. The other dude that was like in the house.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you who it is right now. But so Dawud, you gave it
Nah.
a 4 point what?
4.5.
All right.
I'll give it a 4.5. Because it's an intentional watch versus like a wake up and this shit's on, or you watching it and then you take a nap. Nah,
What you
this is
think
one
about
of the
Method
movies
Man?
that
though?
What happened?
his role was solid. Method Man was solid. Like Method Man
Method
as
Man
a
was a
rapper
cop,
actor.
one of them, but
I,
traded.
See, like we gotta do a top five of like rappers turn actors. Because I know Ja Rule is not making that list. Um, not even as an honorable mention.
I was terrible.
But Method Man, he's a solid actor. Like real
Yeah,
talk,
Method Man is good. Yeah,
Method Man is
his role.
solid.
As soon as he came out and jumped out the truck, I'm like, yeah, he's a shady cop. Like he used to be down, but now he's like, I have to go over here with the boys. Like I have to take the bag.
But you see, in that conversation of rappers turn actors, one of them people I would say is different is Most Def, because Most Def was actually an actor turned rapper again.
I can't remember
Because
the Most Def movie though.
nah, he wasn't in a movie. He was like in Bill Cosby
Oh, he
mysteries
was
with
in.
Cosby Mysteries, and then he was in another TV series, and his name was Dante Breeze.
I liked him in 16 Blocks. He was really good in 16 Blocks, but uh,
But he was an actor, then turned rapper. So he's like a childish Gambino type. Because
Artiste.
people might he like
all
one of
right.
them types. So all that aside. So what's your take on the movie, Darryl?
But hold on, what was you
Hold on.
gonna say, Darryl?
No, I was gonna say. I don't know. I was just gonna
Oh,
talk about the
wait.
movie, but Quas, we gotta get Quas's his take on the movie, and you gotta rate it.
Yeah. So my
Mhm.
overall take was it was a solid movie. It was like well written. It didn't really play out like what I thought was gonna happen. Because basically it's like the horse riding community and then like the hood shit. Like I thought it was gonna like entangle a little bit more. I thought it was gonna
Mm.
be like the main bad dude was gonna get smushed to go against the like the dads was probably gonna have beef from back in the day, and then the smush was gonna have to battle against homeboy
Mm.
Cole and have a race. I thought it was gonna be one of them type movies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like Biker
Total
Boys.
spoilers.
Yeah, like where it's like
Total spoilers. Total spoilers.
yeah, like we got to race. We got to race to the finish. My guy versus your guy. I thought it was gonna be one of them, so I'm preparing for like a,
Mm.
like a Fast and the Furious type race at the end. Like, but it was like a solid, well-ran movie because it was like the tale of like you said, a father and son,
Mm.
and how much like the kid was lost until his dad was around. He seen like damn, this influence is like I need this like. So that
And
part of it,
sometimes you gotta break the sun like you gotta break a horse.
yeah.
You know,
But that made
you
it
gotta
like
break away from your mother.
that made it so much more of a better movie for me because it's like not what I expected. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It ended up being just a well written movie and how it all played out. So I think overall, I'll probably rate that like a 4.7. It was a really good movie, like well written.
Nice. All right.
I,
Bet.
I
Well,
really I
seven.
really liked. There was a couple because you're not like talking about the movie to spoil it, but there was like a lot of like key moments that are like damn. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm.
moment where Cole was like spazzing out in the crib, like I'm trying to leave, like why you hate me? When he said that to his dad,
Mm.
that was a powerful moment because it was like right there.
Yeah.
He's going through it like as a kid, he's going through his lowest moments because he's like, yo, why you hate me? Like to his dad, but not really knowing as a dad what you got to go through. The kids don't be seeing that side of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they just know you wasn't
Exactly.
there, but they don't know if you was working, what your mom did, like why you wasn't there. You might have been in jail for some bullshit. So that moment right there, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, that's what made the movie like, damn, this is deep.
And,
Like,
and,
because
and for
that could go
me,
so many different ways. He could have spazzed out on his son. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you don't know what your
and
mom
for
did. He played it
and for
cool.
me, I had that moment with my son, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and we're turning that corner. So like for me, and this is where I love my brother because sometimes I go to my brother, I'm like, yo, my son has this condition where he's not really listening to me. And you say the same thing that I'm telling him, and he's like, yeah, no, that makes sense. So it's like sometimes that extra voice
Mm-hmm.
helps. So having that community behind you to reinforce that, you know what? I'm not on that bullshit. Like, I'm your father, but you only know me as your dad.
Yeah,
But
dad had
in
a
the
whole life before you. Like,
yeah, in these streets, people know me for me. Now I
mm-hmm.
mean, like I'm not me as your dad. Like I'm somebody before I was your dad. Cut that shit out. Like I didn't become somebody when you was born. I was somebody before you was born.
The
Now I mean,
community thing is real because even when he was like, his dad was trying to just do his thing, it took
hmm
homegirl, the lady
yep,
from the stable to be like, yo, what you can't handle a couple rules? And that
Right.
you could see
hmm
that moment click for him. He's like, damn, for real, no matter
yep.
where I go, I'm gonna have a couple rules. Like I just gotta like I can't listen at the crib.
Right.
That was
Yeah, that's all. All I
the,
gotta do is dishes and take out the trash. That's all I
the
gotta do.
basics. The basics. I used to tell Ramona and Marcel that too. Like Nana, nah, I'm calling her Nana. My mom used to be like, "Yo, talk to them. This fast." And I'll be like, "Yo, what would you rather do? Move out and have to come up with all of this money for all of these bills and still gotta throw out the trash,
hmm
or just throw, or just throw
Right?
out the
Or
trash?"
just throw out the
Uh,
trash and live for free.
They used to be
Know
like,
what I
throwing
"Yo," they
out
used to
mean?
be like, "For real, huh?" I'd be like, "Yeah, you could pay to throw
yeah,
out the trash,
The
all this
or you could
echo.
do it for
Sometimes you
free."
need that echo in the chamber.
it was
Yeah, so
Sometimes you need that echo.
homegirl in his ear was like that. That was good. And then homeboy with the wheels, with
oh
the
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
was he
hmm
was in his ear too. Like, yo, like come here, let me show you how to do this. So you need that extra little, like that's what
And,
really made the movie to me. Like those
Right.
little parts. Like the overall scheme, it was like a good, well written movie, but those little pieces of it made
mm,
I'm on the same page with you on that. Like I love like I forgot I had seen the movie. I was like, I've seen this movie before. But like I really watched it last night. Like you know what I mean?
mm,
Like because it's probably the only second time I watched it. And I was like, I forgot Idris was in it. And I was like, I thought it was for some reason I thought it was like somebody else. But I was like,
mm.
oh shit, Idris, Stringer Bell moved from Baltimore to Philly and
Uh,
around some horses and shit. I love that. I like a lot that it's like based on like
witness
actual.
protection.
I like that it's on actual. It's about actual shit, and it's like a real story. You know what I mean? These are real people. I love when people do movies and they put the actual people in the movies. Um,
Mm.
you know what I mean? So like to have like real
so
horse to
I thought
have
it was
real horse riders in the movie. You know what I mean? That's always a good look. Um, and then like all the little things, like all those little moments that can change the direction of the movie. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like where he's like
Mm.
where he starts to question, like, yo, is this dude really my friend or am I just some corner boy? You know what I mean?
Mm.
And
And he came from Detroit.
and that, you know what I mean? And my favorite part probably is the Coltrane story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
Mm.
same
You know what I
moment.
mean? And
Yeah,
yeah,
part
that
with
was
Dope.
that same moment, that extended moment. And when he was like, like the bond with the horse was cool for me too, because you don't really see uh black kids on farms or with horses, and like
Yeah.
horses are like big dogs anyway. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
hold
So
on,
like,
wait, stay right there, but don't forget your thought. But you know what's crazy? Coaching football over the years, like one of my players, he ended up going to play for Florida Gators, right? He was a freshman. He just jumped in the portal and he transferred to Mizzou, and he just posted this morning him riding a horse, like out of somebody's like
Mm.
garage, like out of. I'm like, he's living a whole different life right now, just off of one move.
From
He
Mizzou.
would never. He's like, you see him just smiling so big, like a kid just living his life. And the horse came out of somebody's car garage, like that. It's like a like whatever they had a farm or whatever, but all you see
In
is like the
Missouri.
cars and then a horse coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that horse come from? And you just see the kid on a horse, like. So you're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's crazy, man.
Horses are
moments
real.
dope.
Horse
Like,
therapy is real.
yeah, that's dope.
A lot of that reminded me like my 4-H days. You know what I mean? Like as a 4-H kid, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I've been riding horses since I was like, well, I don't ride actively anymore, but I know because like getting down from a horse is a logistical calculated risk at this point.
Logistical. It's a
And
logistical feat.
It's logistical.
you know, so I don't know if I'll get on a horse anytime soon, but you know, those are things that we used to like. At least our 4-H group like used to take the city kids out to the farms and like expose them to, you know, like farm life, for lack of a better term, and like just a different environment. Because sometimes that environment can be something that you don't even know about, but you end up being more interested in it. You know.
Yep.
And so like I like all the messaging. You know, I'm right up there like 4.6 on this movie.
Nice.
You know, I should probably watch it more often, but so we got a 4.6, a 4.7, and a 4.3. I mean, that's
4.5,
4.5. All right, so we probably right there on the 4.5 average.
Yeah, it's a good Black History Month movie.
You know what I thought when I seen this? I don't know if I'm wrong because I might just be off. When I just put the shit on. I seen Idris Elba. I thought it was the Jay-Z movie. Was he in that or nah?
What Jay-Z movie?
No.
Like
that's the other one. That's the other one. No, that's the other one.
But is he in that?
Nah, he was an executive producer of that one.
No. Was he an actor in that movie? Idris Elba.
No. Oh, Idris Elba? Yeah. No.
He was.
He was, I think.
The movie
I think
with
so.
Jay-Z.
Where
whatever. Jay-Z wasn't in the movie, but
it's not The Harder They Come. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's the Western movie. I know what you're talking about.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, that is him. With
right. So when I seen him with the cowboy shit, that's what I thought it was.
The other black cowboy movie that came out.
When I'm watching,
with BB Zaza as Stagecoach Mary, that one. I know what you was talking about. You're not wrong.
Actually, no, that's with Keith Stanfield in that movie.
Yeah, look.
Oh,
that's the Keith Stanfield.
Okay.
Shout out to him. He's a dope ass actor too. He's like our new age Denzel. People want to give it to Michael B. Jordan, but I don't know.
He ain't no Denzel. Come on now.
The new age. I'll give it to Keith.
Before we get out of here, let's get our Super Bowl picks to the Super Bowl Sunday.
Doug, he's getting wild, huh? Shut up, Zeus.
We got Seahawks. We got Patriots. You know, a fake rematch. Well, at least for the two teams, it's a rematch, but there's two completely different teams. Sam Darnold versus Drake May. I don't know, man. I'm rocking with the Seahawks in this one. I think they got the better defense.
Are you rocking with the Seahawks? What's your score?
24-21.
You going double or nothing with this score?
Nah, man, you still lost the bet, homie. Like you ain't getting out of it.
I'm trying to wiggle out.
Nice try.
Get this Ebron jersey off me.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks in the under for those who want to, maybe place a bet and win some money on me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing.
All right, Guap. Who you going with, Guap?
For some reason, like I think the Patriots are going to win. I think it's gonna be one of them games like 24-21 towards like at the end or like some shit like that. I just feel like everything is lined up so perfectly for the Seahawks to win that they have to really everything just gotta go according to plan. But if one thing goes wrong, I think that whole shit could get ruined. I think Patriots are just gonna play because they're the underdogs. They're just playing like. You know what I'm saying? They're just playing not playing just to play, but they don't have the pressure on them like that.
Yeah.
They just really need one thing to go right. You know what I'm saying? And the Seahawks just need one thing to go wrong. That's
so you think it's gonna be another Malcolm Butler moment?
Yeah, like something similar to that. Like one wrong mistake, I think is like gonna change that. The main thing, if the game is close, I always say like the beginning of the third quarter, like the first drive, kind of dictates like who got the best speech coming out of that halftime. Like if you was in there chilling, because that's a long halftime. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you come out and if you're on offense and your first series is just clicking, and you score, it's like, you probably got your shit together. You made your adjustments. You know what I'm saying? If you come out and it's like 3 and out, it's like, you probably locked in on defense, so you might keep that momentum going. Not saying that, that's just how the whole rest of the game is going to be played, but I always say, as a former coach, that beginning of the third quarter determines like who made those good adjustments, because whoever makes the last adjustment is gonna, determine who's gonna win in a close game. But who makes the biggest adjustment coming out of halftime? Because you see what they got. If you make that big adjustment and it seems to work, it's like, all right, we got something to play with now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, for me, I'll break it down like this because it's a little tough. Hey, shut up, Zeus! Shut up, Zeus!
I could take this. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I could just let him out. I forgot I
Yeah.
could move around like this.
So my thing is last time like I watched like a Patriots Super Bowl game that I was really interested in was the Falcons one. And I remember halftime, everybody was shitting on me because I was like, yo, the Patriots are still in this. And everybody was like, nah, fuck you. You're not even a Patriot fan. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm not a Patriot fan, but yo, I just know how football goes. So if the Falcons don't score a touchdown out of this halftime, Patriots are still in this. So that being said, the same thing pivoting on what my brother was saying. After the third quarter, that is where you see what's what. And if the Seahawks, like if it's tied or the Seahawks down, it doesn't matter. What matters is that first drive after halftime, because after that, all that Taco Bell, and all of that, and everybody with their, pivoting, talking about Kid Rock's halftime show. Because if anything, real talk, the halftime show wasn't the halftime show until In Living Color did their thing. Because when In Living Color did their thing, that's when the halftime show became what it was. So all that, we're going to bring back America. I'm not going to get political.
Third quarter's
all that
football
aside,
time. Now it's time to lock in.
Yep.
It's a long
party
story
time's over. Party time's over. So my thing is
it's a long
I
story.
say all of that to say the Patriots. Yeah, all that to say I'm saying the Patriots because my thing is I'm the type of friend where I got a lot of Patriot friends, and I'm the type of friend where I'm glad to see my friends happy.
So you're making a safe bet, man. Listen,
I'm glad to see my friends happy. Like, I'm not the type of dude to be like, your team lost, your team sucks. I'm not that guy. Like, my team's not in it, and we're not going against each other. So, yeah, know what I mean? Because if I said the Patriots, but no, because if Detroit's in it, if the Lions was in the Super Bowl the way they were supposed to be, if the Lions was in the Super Bowl, I'm rooting for the Lions because I want to see my man happy.
Yo, either way, you gotta vote
because he's buying rounds, he's buying drinks. I mean,
I ain't rooting for nobody. I'm just picking a team.
I'm just picking a team. I'm not.
I don't even root for my team.
I'm a Lions fan. You know what I mean?
Listen, push come to shove.
But listen,
come to shove.
If Drake May wins, then he'll be the first rookie starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl in his
he's a second year. He's a second year.
No, this is first. No, what I'm saying is his first year as a starter since Tom Brady. So there's a little bit of legacy there. I wouldn't mind seeing Vrabel win, but I really just want to see Sam Darnold win a Super Bowl because they've been sitting on
Vrabel.
They've been sitting on Sam Darnold for like a couple years, and he's been doing nothing except winning games. And
because the worst thing you could say as a quarterback is you see ghosts. That's the worst thing you could say as a quarterback.
That's not true anymore because the worst thing you can do as a quarterback is take yourself out the game because you are out of shape. Like
that's the
your
worst.
man down in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that was
He,
terrible.
he took himself out the game because he was out of breath. Come on, man.
That's
But anyway,
unheard of.
we got the picks. We got two picks.
But you can't. But you can't say that you see ghost.
Hey, whatever it is, it is. I got the Seahawks. You got the Patriots. Quaz got the Patriots. Those are our picks. And we're up against it. That's gonna do it for another episode, man. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Shout out to my man. Have a great day.
Hey, you guys. Thanks for having me, man.
Quaz, man.
Pretty cool, yo.
Yeah, man. Tell the people where they can find you if they want to get their floors or anything done.
Well, you could catch me at Quaz05 on IG, or you could catch me at Quasi Alexis on Facebook.
KWAZ.
Streets. You heard? Catch me.
I mean,
I'm gonna run at full speed at some point because I gotta prove to myself.
Don't do it.
I gotta prove to myself that I still got it.
Wait till springtime, B.
That's something you gotta record it and stream that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go right to when it gets warm. I'm gonna go right to the track.
Making the ugly. Making the ugly face and all.
You know what it'd be? You know what's crazy? You gotta record your stretch, like how you stretch. That people just do the arm thing when they do that, and then pull their leg back. Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole routine. I'm gonna get a good warm up, and I'm gonna run at full speed.
Make the ugly face and all. Making that Cosby face. Making that old Cosby face.
Listen, man, don't be a hater, man. You know, it might not be a fast run, but it'll be full speed for me. But,
listen. But I'm not running full speed unless there's a zombie. Like, even if it's a dog, I'm gonna turn around and kick that bitch in the mouth. Like, I'm not running from no dog. I'm not running full speed. Logistically, I'm not doing that.
Threatening shit, you gotta be logistical about it.
I'm definitely. That's why I'm gonna stretch and warm up and wait till it's warm outside. Make sure you
jump a fence.
Make sure you click the QR code and follow us on all the social medias and shit. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe as well. Quaz, thank you for coming on, bro. It's good to see you.
Appreciate you guys.
Happy birthday!
I'll bring the wings in a second. I gotta cook them wings.
Super Bowl Sunday. Let's get after it. We'll check y'all next week. Follow us, like us, subscribe us, share us with your friends. We out.
Here.